Pat Robertson was hanging out with Jesus last night, and Jesus told him he was going to play a practical joke on Washington, D.C. Pat, take it away.
Do you believe that God has a sense of humor? I just asked you that. Well, I think he does. Let me tell you what happened. In the United States Capitol, Harry Reid, Barbara Boxer, and the Democrats had an all-night marathon advancing global warming. And they said we had to be in fear of global warming. So God says, Harry and Barbara, you've got it all wrong. And he dropped the temperature 40 degrees, sent so much wind that it knocked out the lights in the Capitol Dome, first time in years. And it's still cold. And now Chicago, we're hearing it's the coldest maybe on record. And once again, they're in the deep freeze. And the Lord is saying, Democrats, it isn't going to happen that way. Well, I think that's, isn't that fun?
Crazy.
God has a sense of humor.
Did they get it? Huh? Did they get it?
No, they didn't get it.
Yeah, those stupid Democrats didn't get it. They didn't get that God was sending a message to them by doing this random thing at a random time. And obviously there's a God that totally exists. It's been proven. And wait, maybe I'm the one that's not making sense here? Am I right, or what's going on? He's so convinced, right? Like, how can you be that convinced about such a ridiculous theory? He's like laughing about it. Well, obviously God shut off the lights because we know God is real and we know God doesn't give a fuck about the war in Syria or what's happening in Ukraine or all the child poverty or kids with diseases and any of that stuff, because God is just mocking Harry Reid. If that's what your God is doing, fuck your God. I don't want to worship your piece of shit God. Maybe he should be taking care of some people with leukemia right now. There's some people with the Ebola virus in West Africa. Why doesn't he go there and take care of that? Oh, he just wanted to send a subliminal message to Harry Reid? What a little bitch. Please, Pat Robertson. Well, number one, have you ever heard of a coincidence? No. Of course, that's not a coincidence at all. But furthermore, it doesn't even need to be a coincidence. You want to know why? They did the climate change talkathon all night on Monday. When did the lights briefly go off in the Capitol? When did they briefly lose power in the Capitol? Wednesday. Okay, Monday, Wednesday. So there's Monday, and then Tuesday's a whole nother day, and then Wednesday's a whole nother day. It's just fucking like 2 days apart. What the fuck are you doing? What, there's not a statute of limitations on this? What, God couldn't have done it beforehand? You know, if he did it while it was happening, you'd have a better case, but even then, it still would just be a coincidence. If he did it beforehand, you might have had a case, like just before they did it, but no, not even that. They didn't even do it the day after, the day after the day after. He's like, obviously there's a fucking connection because it happened when it wasn't going on anymore and they were already done. Well, to complete that game, how about God shut off the lights because of the inaction when it comes to policy after everybody learned the facts when they did the talkathon? There you go. That's God's way of getting mad at the Republicans, because the Republicans heard all the facts during the talkathon and they didn't actually propose any legislation. Nothing got passed. So God's angry you're not addressing climate change. There you go, Pat. Two could play at these games, buddy. The game is called making ridiculous shit up and saying it as if it is true.